Hello everyone, LJ Young for That Ain't My Daddy. Today I am going to talk to you about credit. If you believe credit only exists to people that believe in it. It's nothing more than a belief system. So if you believe in it, that's the only thing that makes credit alive or exist or whatever, right? It's just credit is a tool of the bank. This is how they measure if they're going to loan you money at loan you money at a certain percentage rate or anything like that, right? But what it really is to a debt free, and I'm gonna give you from a debt free perspective so you can understand, because when you're in debt, debt causes a person to be financially blind. So and I'm saying this because I used to be in debt. I was in debt for 40 years. I couldn't see what I'm telling you now. So this is more for the people that are wondering, no matter how much money they make, they're still living paycheck to paycheck and they simply cannot figure out why. Welcome. I have the answer for you. You know what it is? Stop believing in credit and get out of debt and you will see what I see. So today is to kind of give you a demonstration how credit is simply a tool for the bank, okay? And I kind of wrote it down so I could stay on task because I'm trying to get better at my live videos. This is more for me and you and to make sure you're understanding what I'm saying clearly. All right. So, like I said before, it's credit is nothing more than a tool, and this is what I wrote down. Okay, I'm just reading what I already wrote. It measures a tool for the bank that measures how much they're going to charge you. When you borrow money from them. Okay, and sometimes how much interest they're going to charge you for even borrowing your own money, i.e., secured credit cards. Okay, so but that's another story. I'm not going to talk about those anyway. And so credit is nothing, it doesn't show how well a person manages their money or any indication of wealth. It doesn't show any of that. Don't believe in that, okay? It doesn't mean anything. All right? So let me give you an example. Okay, say like I'm gonna give you two credit scores. One credit score is at 530 and the other is at 800. Now, most people would naturally gravitate towards the 800 credit score, right? Ooh, man, they must have money, right? And that's what people naturally believe. A person with the highest credit score, they must have money, which means nothing. But I keep it reiterating that. But anyway, in a sense, the people that believe that are sort of correct. Why? Because in order to maintain that high credit score, they have to stay in debt. A high credit score is not free. You have to pay for that. That's not free. You got to pay in order to keep it at the high credit score. You must remain in debt. All right. So imagine a credit score. Let me see. Credit scores are just what people see on the surface. So that's why people are so quick to throw them around. Hey, I got an 800, I got a 700, and all this other stuff. That's why, because it's only the surface. You can't see what's underneath. All right. So I had an illustration on my That Ain't My Daddy Facebook That Ain't My Daddy site. All right, illustration showing, like, imagine an iceberg. You know, an iceberg, you can see the top of it, right? But you cannot see how big. So it might look small at the top, but it might be huge underneath. So imagine your credit score is at the top, 800, right? Imagine there's two icebergs sitting together. One iceberg says imagine a credit score of 800 at the top, but underneath they owe $500,000. Because remember, in order to maintain a high credit score, you must remain in debt. So underneath, they could have $500,000 worth of debt. And when I say $500,000 worth of debt, people go, whoa, my God, how are they getting that deep? This is what I'm telling you. Student loans, mortgages. Yes, mortgages is debt. Mortgages are debt too. That's debt. Don't misunderstand it. It is debt. Okay? Student loans and mortgages would bring you to 500,000 easy. Now imagine another iceberg. A person that has a 530 credit score, but $10,000 worth of debt. Okay? But you can't see it. You probably see that 530 and be like, oh, he's a financial loser. He must be a bum. People just think of the craziest thing of a person that might have a low credit score, right? But they only have $10,000 worth of debt. Now, Which one would you rather be in? Would you rather have the 800 credit score with $500,000 worth of debt, or the 530 credit score with $10,000 worth of debt? You pick your choice, all right? But remember, when you're in debt, you're a slave. You're a slave to that debt. You're a slave to it until you pay it off. They own you. The debt owns you. You don't own you own the debt, but it really owns you. It's almost confusing. Now that I'm out of debt, it's just crazy. So which one, if you were in those circumstances and it cost you the amount of debt you're in to free yourself from that debt, which one would you rather be in? The high credit score with the 500,000 or the low credit score with 10,000? One of those, it's literally buying your way to freedom. Because believe it or not, you are a slave. You're a slave to that debt. I'm trying, I stutter a lot, and I hesitate a lot because I want to make sure I'm saying it right, because honestly, it's just simple math. Let me give you the mathematical formula to free yourself and apply it to your finances, and you'll be free. Debt plus savings equal your net worth. Apply that to your personal finances. And anybody that you're looking for financial advice from, or that's even trying to give you financial advice, okay? Apply that. You just go, hey, can I see if you're giving me financial advice, can I see your personal credit report? If their finances are in the red and you want to be just like them, take advice from them. But if you don't take advice from them. If their finances are in the red, don't take advice from them. If their finances are in the black, take advice from them. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. All right, you guys have a good day. All right, have a good one. Bye.